Amelia, no, we have to do the confession. So, for our social justice project, we're holding a bake sale to raise money for the Humane Society. And for the confession, we weren't entirely sure why we would want to do this. And it's not because we weren't sure why it mattered. It was just kind of something hard to pin down because saying, we like animals, kind of sounded lame and didn't really cut it. I mean, a lot of people like animals.
Yeah.
But, so we decided that we were going to explain this with some stories. So, we have this friend named Claire, and Claire has these two cats that are both from the Humane Society.
Swiss and Cheddar.
And one of them was attacked by a dog, and the Humane Society brought in the cat, and then Claire got to adopt the cat. And now Cheddar's fine, right?
Yep.
Cheddar's a good cat.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was our first story. And now a story that actually pertains to me. My dog, when I was little, I had this dog named Polly. And Polly was a great dog, except for the fact that Polly didn't really like kids. Like, she would growl and she would snap at them. And at one point, she actually bit me. So we took her into the Humane Society, and so that she could get adopted instead of being euthanized, because there is a good home for her, just not one that has children in it, because not every dog likes children. The Humane Society provides a safe place for all animals, animals like Polly who don't like children, cats like Cheddar who have gone through trauma is what I'll call it, I guess. But and they also do stuff like they'll do spayings and neuterings. They have obedience classes. So there are a lot of reasons that you would want to help them. And I figure a place like that could always use some help, right?
Yep.
So what we're doing for our project is, as we said earlier, we're having a bake sale. And these are the steps that we're going to be doing. We're going to be
baking the actual cookies and brownies.
And then while they bake, we're going to make the poster and stuff. Step 2, tomorrow we are going to my neighborhood to sell the cookies and the brownies, because my neighborhood there are always a lot of kids outside and people walking their dogs, so I figure there's going to be some customers. And 3, we're going to take the money that we earned from fundraising at the Humane Society, we're going to take the money to the Humane Society. So, let's get going.
Alright, so we should probably both use the spoon. That would be smart. Yeah, that would be smart. I'm going to speak a spoon. Yeah, this will be very boring. Oh, yeah. That's a big one. Oops. So we can talk during it. Everything's good. We should not make them too small because, yes, but we also have to make sure they're not too large. Because if they're too small, they'll burn really easily. But everything else will be fine, and then they'll just be a burnt cookie. Let's make it look pretty. We're going to wash this later and be like, oh, jeez. Let's make it pretty. Oh, yeah. Let's make it pretty. It is important. Well, it said use a tablespoon for each one. But there's supposed to be... Are you sure? Yes, actually, I did it because I wanted to make it so it was the right size. You could have just gotten more out of it. It's not in rows anymore. No, but it's pretty. Amelia, you're supposed to have it in rows. But it's prettier that way. But it's nice because it won't conserve as much space. It will conserve more space. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. Right? Right, Mom? No, you're supposed to... What are you saying? Because you want my thinking out to come get it first. Oh, Amelia, I'm telling you we should write it down in rows because it'll conserve instead of doing ooh. Also, it prevents them from getting stuck together. Trust me, I can cookie bake everywhere.
Alright, so we just finished the first batch, and that's in the oven, so we're going to make the second batch now. A lot of this is going to be sped up and cut out. We cut out a bunch of footage. I just stopped filming because I figured you guys would get bored with Amelia and I just rolling the cookie dough. So if it was suddenly cut to like, you have to set it. Oh wait, we don't have to. Wait. Okay, good. They aren't baking yet. Sorry, they aren't baking yet, but the oven is preheating.
Because we forgot to preheat the oven before we started. This might take a while. Did you want to make 2 plates at the same time? You have to keep it low oven. No, but okay, we're starting with low oven today, and then we're going to heat the low oven, which we should probably do now. Turkey slice. Well, our pans are covered, so I feel like you have too many cookies on this because they spread out, and that's going to become one big cookie sheet. You have to take about 20% of those off and then spread them out more. Wait, that's okay. You see, you have to get it 2 times. These are 2 times. These are going to all spread out and double or triple in size. So they all spread out and get really thin. So way too many and they're way too close. You need a couple of inches between them. 2 inches. In all directions. Yeah. Okay, that one.
So it's the next day. We've set up. Right now it's 10:42, and we've already. How many people? No, cookie lid. How many people have stopped already?
Including the firemen, I think it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, the fire department came by, and so the firemen came by and bought cookies, and it was really cool. So we will continue to report in. I promised I'd keep you guys updated, and I figured this would be a good time. Are you okay?
Yes.
I figured this would be a good time for an update. So 2 very generous people just donated
$30.
Yeah, they donated $30. Be in this video too, Amelia.
Okay, I'm in it now.
Oh my god. But we also had invited a few friends to come over. So we will keep you posted. Hello. So Holly is here. She bought a cookie and a brownie. That's her little brother. That's the customer. That car. Right there. Alright. If their windows are rolled down, I chase them. These people look like they might. These people might want to buy something. Excuse me. Are you interested in supporting the Humane Society?
What? Sure. What's going on?
We are selling cookies and brownies, and all proceeds go to the Humane Society.
Okay. You're up in this corner.
Yep, right there.
Cool.
I'm a good entrepreneur, and I have no shoes.
Cookie or brownie? Thank you.
Cookies are $1, brownies are $1.50.
Okay.
I will take a cookie.
Figured you might want to see us making a sale.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this $20 in here though, because that doesn't need to be in there.
I just stopped a mailman, guys. Really hot out. Like, really hot out. Hey! That person was not stopping. My mom got us something of a cold beverage. I will report in when someone stops.
We've been out here for so long. We only have like 2 hours left until we have to go. No one's here.
No one's been here for a while. At some point, Zara said that she's showing up. So we're waiting on that. Excuse me, are you interested in supporting the Humane Society?
People keep saying they're gonna come back later, but they never do.
That's a nice way of saying no.
I know.
So we're inside. We just we're donating the money now. We had to put an adult down, so we put down Amelia's mom right there. But yeah, we're probably gonna like
group that's called ACT, that's Animal Cruelty Task Force. They're the ones that go out and rescue animals that are in a terrible situation. That's one place you can donate your money. Another place you can donate your money is a group that does payments for animals who need surgery. It used to be called the Cinderella Fund, but now it has a boring name. But that money is used for animals that come in that wouldn't normally have had the chance to have a surgery before they're adopted. So that's another choice. The other choice is we have just a general fund that helps run the shelter. We also have now Bark in the Park. And Bark in the Park is a fun dog and people party, and our goal is to raise $10,000, and that would go towards the Bark in the Park, which supports the Animal Cruelty Task Force.
okay.
How about the Animal Cruelty Task Force?
Yeah, that's
You like that one?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Asia.
Aww, look.
Storm. Look at you. There's no one in that one. But this is Gilderoy. We're going down by the dogs. I didn't think about it. Here, look at this. They got your fluffy tail. She's so fluffy. Oh, so cute. Hi,
Touch
Storm.
my paw again? I mean, hand? I have a hand, not a paw.
We should be careful though, I mean, like, no. Some of them might not kitties. We're gonna go see all the other animals now. Look at that yawn. Look at that precious yawn. Oh, you're not gonna do it? Oh, no. It kind of looks like, there are a bunch of ones that look like Pika, Miss Pranger's bunny. Pika's adorable. That's Cookie, not Pika. And this one's empty. Oh my gosh. Look at the mouse. Are there any other mouse? Do you need to roll? Although, rats make better pets, just an FYI. Now, the one we've all been waiting for. Puppies. I love it. This is Daffy. That one's empty. Oh my gosh! This is Precious. This is Precious. That's actually the dog's name. I'm not debating. The Precious is very precious.
Side where they're facing that.
I love that one. And then this one is adopted puppy.
But and this has nothing to do with the video, but I really love that these two people put Link and Zelda. I like that. That's awesome. And there's us.
I'm sorry. So, at the end of the bake sale, we raised a total of $202, which is crazy.
Yeah, and we donated it to the Humane Society. In the reflection, we're supposed to say, like, would we do it again? And if we did, what would we do different? And I would say, yeah, we would help I would help the Humane Society again, would you?
Mm-hmm.
But we probably wouldn't do a bake sale because, one, a bake sale is designed for, like, 40 people to each bring a dozen things and then to take shifts. Like, each person doing a small contribution. But, so it wasn't, like, really great for just two people to do.
Yeah,
it worked
since
out.
we were both there at the same time for 5 hours straight.
Yeah, it worked out fine in the end, but in the future, if we did this again, we would go to the Humane Society and we would ask them what they needed help with. It was actually really tiring to do the bake sale, and that might have been because I was running after, I was like chasing people, stopping mailmans, and yelling at people who had their car window rolled down. We did get a customer that way, as you know.
We got 3 customers that way,
Well,
actually.
yeah, several people would stop, but a lot of people were just like, nah, that kid crazy. But that might have been why it was tiring, but like just sitting there in the sun with all those brownies and cookies we couldn't eat. It was tiring.
I mean, we ate some anyway, or at least I did.
I didn't, because I have self-restraint.
Well, I ate quite a few, but we still have a bunch left over.
Yeah, but I'm glad in the end, I was rambling, but I'm glad we did it. It feels really good to know that we are helping such a great organization that can help animals, find good homes. And yeah.
Yeah, and it was also very fun because we got a whole bunch of leftover brownies and cookies out of it.
That is not the point.